Hi guys, I'm Rob. Welcome to another episode where I restore this Matchbox Superfast number 67 Datsun 260Z 2+2, made in England, 1978. In a strange pinkish colour. The wheels had broken almost, the axles were bent, but the car was in general good condition. The first time that I've restored a car with 3 rivets on the bottom. Now I've got this really clean example, so I didn't mind having a play with the pink one here. So we all know what we need to do with the drill, and then the result with the 3 screws there. So with everything apart, I drilled the axles out, making sure that the slot was there nicely for some replacement wheels later on. Dropping the metalwork into boiling water and adding caustic soda. This is the first time I've used this as a paint stripping method, and I put in 3 spoonfuls of caustic soda. It took around 2 minutes and the paint peeled off. It was great. I still needed to give the metalwork a bit of a buff up, and I used a wire wool, but very happy with the results. I was almost tempted to leave it unpainted. It looked that good. It was then that I decided to leave the base unpainted too. But I knew I wanted to remove the tow hook, and there was a little metal tab on the base, so I just ground that down so that it was nice and straight and smooth. And then with the blade, took the tow bar off so that it was nice and straight. Unfortunately slightly out of camera, but cannot fault this fine primer. It's an absolute gem. I go with a couple of coats with around 5 or 10 minutes dry time in between. And with this primer, usually I leave it to the following day, but if for whatever reason I am in a rush, I leave it over the heater, leave it for about half an hour to an hour, and I feel that it's ready to paint over. You could almost leave it with this as the base coat, but it would scratch very easily. Using Tamiya Red X7 acrylic paint, 2:1 ratio with X20 thinner, and just showing off there my brand new air gun, the Neo for Owata. And for the first time I finally remember to wear some rubber gloves so I don't get paint all over me. try to put a lighter coat on first, build up the layers with around 10 minutes in between each coat, and then finish with 3 coats. Getting used to this new airbrush, I found that the paint certainly come out more than I was used to. My previous airbrush, coming free with my airbrush pump, it was almost similar to the Neo 4R Wata, a Chinese copy really. And you could see the green in the background to my painting tray. That was going to be the original colour that I wanted to paint this Datsun. And that was the paint, which was an enamel, a Humbrol enamel, that actually killed off my airbrush. So this is after a few coats now. It was beautiful. And you could just see a little bit of red on my little glove there, so I knew that I'd save my skin some trouble. So I've added the wheels. They are Matchbox wheels from a later car. And I've just been to Tesco, got some of this sugar soap and some napkins. And actually the screen came out really well. But as well from Tesco, just some cheap car polish, and went at it for a few minutes. Good as new. So let's put it back together. Windscreen in first, followed by the interior, which just required a basic clean. The base, I didn't use any chrome pen on this car. I didn't feel like I needed to or wanted to. Nor did I want to paint it. I felt that the unpainted finish was much nicer for this car. Tightening up the last screw there. And it's complete. Strange seeing a Matchbox with corgi wheels, but I felt that they were the perfect size and suited the car too. Nice bit of detail on the inside. Here's the cheap corgi donor that I used the wheels from. So a quick reminder of what it started out as. And the result. Very happy with how she turned out, considering the colour change part way through. Happy that I removed the tow bar. Perhaps could have painted it silver or chrome so that it didn't stand out so much, but otherwise happy. Thanks very much for watching, and please join me on the next one.
This should be my new toy.